Hello there. Today in this video we are going to see how we can send mails using Amazon SES services through our Lambda without inputting any access or secret key, just by assigning the role specific to this AWS services in a serverless file and writing the function. Correct. Let's go ahead with it. You can see another provider, the name AWS, and the runtime will be Python 3.8 because the template has been created as such. There is a video in our directory that you can see where how to create a template, Python template, Lambda template has been shown, and you can always learn from that. Over here what we are doing, we are assigning a role statement to this Lambda. Every Lambda that is deployed in AWS has a specific role assigned to it, and we can increase its reach and policy to satisfy our needs. So over here, because we need the SES services under the iamRoleStatements, we are putting in the under actions, we are putting in the services name SES send mail and SES send raw mail, and we are allowing it, and I've given infinite access to the resources. If we want to restrict the resource, we can do it over here. And not only SES services, we can import any other services that AWS provide and use it to our benefit, including S3 bucket, extract, and any other. We just need to take the proper code over here for S3 and extract and add in the resources or give the limitations, whatever we want. You can get the code in the AWS documentaries, and even from the AWS console this can be managed. The Lambda and roles can be managed, but this is much more simpler. As you can see, I've deployed my Lambda in region 1 under the dev stage, and we have given a set timeout for this Lambda, and memory size as 512 as well. This is how we can manage the IAM roles of individual Lambda from our serverless.yml file. And moreover that, we are going to see how to send a mail from our handler by defining a function. Here I have defined the function mail in a serverless.yml file where we have declared the function and routed it with the path. You can see I have written the function mail. The handler will be handling this function if this path is given through any method. Over here I have put in get. You can also put post or any method, any get would work. And let's go back to the handler file. Over here there is a template that you can download or copy from the AWS documents. You can just simply search AWS SES send email Python in Google, and the first link you will get is this link. This is the AWS own documentation. And you can see the whole template or the whole thing has been given over here. You just need to copy this and replace your desired values on it. For the sender, you can send whatever the sender name and the sender email will be, but make sure this is registered in the AWS SES services first. Recipient can be anyone. Region, configure set, and every other thing the body, the subject, the text, everything will be given over here. So what I have done is copied that template in this function. We have a SES mail registered as support@dna.influxiq.com, and I'm using that, and the name I'm giving DNA support. The recipient is my own email. You can always replace this with your own. The configuration set, the region is US1, subject I've given test by Shoradip, the text body I have written, the body HTML I have written, and after that we are trying it, and you can see that under this syntax we are just assigning the values we have previously inserted into a correct syntax, and that is it. What I'm doing, that after I've executed the function to display it and make sure the function is running properly, under the body I have inserted a message, email sent successfully, and email response, I'm responding with the data, and the data will hold the response message ID. Whenever a message is sent through the SES, it will return a value, and in the response we are getting a message ID, and I'm holding this in a data, and if there is an error message, we are holding it in data too. So even if there is a success message or an error message, we can see in our response from this function. And the response page is dumping the body with status code 200 and returning the response from this function. Okay, it needs to be deployed in order to work, so you can always SLSD deploy this project and then run it, and it is under the dev stage Lambda, so the URL will be given as such, and since we have used API 3 as a path for the mail function, so we can just hit it on our browser, and we can see the page is refreshed and the email has been sent successfully. The email response is giving the ID, and even in my inbox, if you refresh, you can check it out that a mail has finally arrived, test by Shoradip, and this is the link I've given. If we click on the link, then our desired path will open, which I have mentioned in the function correct. Let me show you. Here we can give in a href value of dnainfluxiq.com. That is why the link is open, and that is it. Thank you.
In this video, I will discuss about single update and multiple update. First, I will show single update. Here I change the function name single update. Now I write the query, and first I declare the data of my collection records tp dot corn. Now hit the query ID underscore ID, and here object